Fucking booyah, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report, episode 160. 160 something, nearly 170. I'm your host, JT, joined today by... He's only maidenless. He's only sat in sunny crew, mate. This Jam is in the house. Jam, how are you?
Bare maidens, chicken.
Bare maidens, indeed, mate.
I learned what that meant yesterday.
I was the first one to learn what that meant because obviously being on the show we got the game early. That's not why we got the game early. The postman was very nice to me. Jam, are you okay?
I am.
You're not telling
Fine.
me. Working. How's work, mate?
Today was long.
About as long as any other day.
Yeah, but I put effort in today.
Effort. So. Oh yeah. Mate, you had to step up, mate. You know what I mean?
What that? Yeah, exactly.
Mate. Been playing any video games?
I only played League. That was yesterday with you and S.
Yeah, we
another game I probably won't mention that we might have played. Right there behind you.
Yeah. But obviously not that game, but it was on that TV.
Yeah, played. I think we only played Street Fighter and Street Fighter EX3. That's the only two games we played on that.
That's not true, though, is it, Jam? Mate, I can't wait.
We might have dabbled in Strikers.
We might have. I'm buzzing. I'm ready, mate. I'm ready. Roll on June the 10th.
Is June.
Right? Is it?
Yeah.
Buzzing. Jam.
Yes.
On Sunday, we'll do me first, then we'll do what we're doing. Ask me what I've been doing.
What have you been doing? I wonder what you've been doing.
Working. Went somewhere on Sunday, We'll talk about it in a second. And then playing some dope-ass video games, mate. You know what I'm saying? Playing that Elden Ring, mate. You heard of it?
No.
I don't think you can open Twitter and scroll 2 seconds without seeing any posts on it at all. People are quite modest. You don't see now on it?
Yes, of course I have.
Of course you have, mate. Ask me.
Are you enjoying it?
So good, mate. It deserves everything it's getting because it's just perfectly crafted. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, with the Souls games like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro, and all that shit, they should be right up my street. But they've always just hit the post, and I don't know why. I was playing it, I was like, I don't fucking do this. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, I appreciate the aesthetic. You know, it's all very well. It's quite a challenging game as well, which, you know, so it's always a nice time to have a bit of a challenge. And then Willow's in the house, and then I just drop off, and I'm like, I don't know why. And I said to you, perhaps when I'm playing the Souls games before, I feel a bit claustrophobic and a bit like
it just looks like another Souls game.
The save points are too far apart and all that shit. But Elden Ring fixes every problem I have with Dark Souls and the Souls games in general. By just making it open world more, and it's just so good. It's more forgiving in the sense of like the checkpoints everywhere. When you defeat a band of enemies, like your flask things, that they sort of regenerate as well. Then it sort of encourages you to go and explore and go and have a look around. And I'm telling you, the first boss is a fucking. I won't spoil anything for anybody. Don't if you're playing it or whatever. But the first boss is a fucking arsehole, Jam. Like you sort of got there. I shot past him first because I found a skip, and I'm sure the speedrunner's going to find that skip and fucking buzz off it because they missed about 2 or 3 bosses doing this skip. And I thought, I can't do this. I've got to go back. I've got to go. I've missed something here because I went the wrong way around, the long way around first. I was like, I've missed something here. I'm not happy because I was speaking to my mate Lewis, and he was like, oh, I've been in the castle. And I'm like, I must have been in the castle. I snuck around the outside and along the side. So I'm going to go back. And then he just jumped from the sky. And I'm like, fuck's sake, here we go. A massive walking stick, swinging it around. I'm like, okay. So that sort of encourages you to fuck off and level up your character to come back. And then, even then, I was overpowered and I was still struggling against him. He's a bastard. Do you know what I mean? I'll beat him. I'm on the second story boss now. but I've gone south a bit to a castle, and I've got something to do there, and there's a bit northwest of that which I need to go to as well. So we'll see. It's good though. I wouldn't recommend it to you in a million years. But the funny thing, right? When it was first revealed and talked about, it was like George Martin, he's wrote this, or he's done a bit of the world building and all that shit. His name is nowhere on the box. Nowhere.
That'd be a massive selling point, you think?
Yeah, if I would have thought, like, the creators of Game of Thrones and the creators of Dark Souls bring you Elden Ring, and I'm like, that's a selling point, right? I mean, we'll look at the charts in a minute, and it might have done all right. I have seen it, but
I'm sure it's done all right.
It's done all right. The numbers on Steam are good. I was going to say that. But I mean, I was quite surprised that like the words Dark Souls wasn't on the front of the box, like from the creators of Dark Souls and Bloodborne comes Elden Ring. You know what I mean? That buzzwords aren't there. It's just I kind of appreciate it because it makes the box look less cluttered. But at the same time, like, just his name's not even on the back. If you imagine someone's walked in a supermarket, I always use this analogy. I'm sorry. Walk in a supermarket, you see Elden Ring. So what's that? And pick it up and you turn it over from George Martin, who wrote Game of Thrones, comes this and that. I'm like, okay, might buy that. But it is what it is. I know, but he didn't give a fuck. But it's good, very good. The challenge is there, I like it. And yeah, because I knew when I was playing the Souls games, it was never the difficulty that bothered me. It was always other things that bothered me about it, which is weird to say. But Jam. Oh, and also Babylon's Fall demo.
0 people.
No, honestly, there's a tweet going out saying the official Twitter account's like, "Oh, early access is available now for people that pre-ordered the fucking Ultra Edition." It's got like 100 likes. The official account.
Well, 100 likes.
100. I mean, it's about 94, 95 more likes than we get. But this is a fully fledged Square Enix Platinum Games game, and it looks rough, man. I'm not going to lie to you. It's like I know this analogy gets used a lot as well, and it's a bit derogatory because I love the PS2. Don't get me wrong, but it looks like a PS2 game, and it's running on the PS5, and it looks janky, and the textures are. I wasn't expecting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much, but I'm so disappointed because you think the last time that Platinum Games and Square Enix collaborated, it was near, and it was brilliant. And this is, I mean, there's rough around the edges, don't get me wrong, but I mean, there's rough around the edges and there's just shit. But maybe it's going to be free to play soon because it is games as a service. Who's it for? I have many questions about Babylon's Fall, but we'll crack on because we've got a lot to talk about today, Jam. Jam.
Yes.
On Sunday, me and thee and G, we went, and my girlfriend Jane, obviously, we didn't go anywhere. Did we not?
We did.
Saturday.
Oh, we went to work on Saturday.
Saturday. Because we usually go on a Sunday, that's what confused me. Yeah. Saturday, we went up to Donny. Up to Doncaster Dome, where
glorious place.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice there. I do like it. Where Retro Game Fair, a video game market, the official name of it is. We spent a few quid. I think between us, we spent about $250.
Probably, yeah.
Something like that. Which, I said to myself, 40, 50 quid, my limit this time.
Never.
Talking double.
One game.
I get talked into buying stuff easily, as you know. It's there, and it's like, it's there now. It probably won't be there next time. Even if it is here next time, you'll have your child, and it's like your child needs feeding, unfortunately, and so on. And I'm kidding, my child will have everything it needs. Don't take that too literally.
But it'll have Drakengard too.
It'll have Drakengard too, yes, obviously. But Jan, what did you purchase at the Retro Game Fair, if I may ask?
A few purchases.
Okay. Lay it on me, mate. I'm all ears. I know, for the sake of everyone watching.
I know we experienced this together.
Did we?
I wanted to buy it because
I know what it is. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Some hype about Street Fighter's come back. Some hype about it, but I've never played the first 3D Street Fighters. Street Fighter EX3. Wagwan huge. It is absolutely shit.
Is it not good?
It's wank, mate.
From what
I know why these get so much hate now. I thought it was 3D like Tekken 3D, not just 3D like people.
Yeah.
Like it's 3D like Street Fighter 4 3D or 5 3D.
3D in a 2D space kind of thing.
Still in 2D space. It's gash. £7 whole that cost me, but I thought, I'll take the plunge.
But you're glad you bought it.
I knew it was going to be a bit in there, but for £7, that's right.
I mean, I enjoyed. I'll enjoy Street Fighter till I'm dead, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, keeping with Street Fighter.
Go on. Oh, okay.
Super Buzz Battle 2.
Why have you bought that, Jam?
Guess where this is going?
eBay.
This is going on eBay, my friend.
How much you pay for it? If I may. £12
whole pounds. £12 whole pounds.
$12.
The carts on eBay go for £20 alone.
So is that completed box? Is that or?
No, this is missing manual.
That's annoying.
It's annoying, but I've already got it complete in box in much better condition. But £12 going to turn into maybe 20, 25,
probably double your money. Probably.
Mate, yeah, probably.
Ish.
Sticking with fighting games.
Go on.
And you've never played.
Go on.
In a game. When I lived in London and used to visit up here.
Yeah.
There was a place on Nantwich Road called I think it was Global.
Yeah, Video. Global Video. Yeah, it used to be Blockbuster's kind of place.
Yeah. And this is where I rented this game from.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars Masters or Terrace Cassie.
No one knows what that game is.
It's basically Star Wars beat 'em up. How do you not know what the game is?
No one's heard of that game.
It's Mara Jade's in it.
How much was that?
£7.
$7. Right?
This is a good fighting game.
Is it better than Street Fighter EX3?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, mate. I'll take your word for it.
Moving on.
Go on.
To more fighting games.
Oh, I love a good fighting game, mate. I love a shit one as well, to be fair.
It's a very good fighting game on the Super Nintendo.
Right. Go on.
Of a film I liked as a child.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. Go on.
Huge. Trust me, huge. I had like 2 weeks off last month with COVID. I spent bare money on not buying lunch. So this is where it went.
You spend too much money on lunch, mate.
I do. Pound Bakeries.
To be fair, when I worked in town, I was 3 or 4, 5, 6 quid a time. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you work in a shop as well. It's like
you do it 5 days a week. It adds up.
Yeah, it does, mate. So
this game is Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. This is a great fighting game.
Is it
hard, but a great fighting game.
Okay.
I saw when we went to Leeds a few weeks ago. This was £45.
How much was that?
Got it for £25 in Donny.
Have we played that? Did you put that on, or did you leave it?
What do you mean?
Have you played it? Have you tested that yet? Or?
Oh yeah, it works. Yeah, I've tested it.
Cool.
I've now got 2 carts of this. I've got 1 box, so this 1 cart's going to end up in the UA2.
Nice, mate.
I've got 2 more things.
Go on.
One of them is a game I used to play on my dad's old PC.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, it's a game I used to play on dad's old PC. It was like Windows 95 or MS-DOS. No, Windows 95, I think. It's Winter Olympic. This didn't cost a lot at all.
Yeah, is that complete in box? Is it?
Completely boxed, and it's pretty good nick as well.
Nice. It does.
I put a protector on it. I've got spare protectors, but that was like £10, I think.
That's not too bad, to be fair.
Again, nostalgia is a powerful thing. So
nostalgia is a powerful thing. You're right there, Jam.
And it does work.
Buzzing. No, Jam.
We'll switch back to fighting games for a second.
There's one. Is there one more purchase left?
There's one more.
I know what. Yeah. Okay. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is why we tuned in today. Go on. What is it?
Umming and ahhing. I was like, should I get it? Shan't I get it? Looked at the eBay prices. A lot more expensive on eBay, but I can see why I only paid £100 for it because of some of the damage on the box, which pisses me off.
Just put it back to the wall. You'll be fine.
It is back to wall, obviously. A Super Nintendo.
Sega Genesis.
Fighter 2. I can't do it for the micro. Street Fighter 2 with Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Street Fighter 2. £100 was that flat?
Yeah. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Packed in the game was Street Fighter 2.
Right. Question. I have a question. I have a genuine question now.
Confused me a bit. What?
If you opened the box because you weren't aware it was Street Fighter 2 in the box, right?
No.
You got to.
I saw it out of the box. I just didn't even.
Yeah.
I was more interested in like just the console look shit.
Yeah.
The original cables or original controller. The controller's original. It doesn't matter because I've got 2 controllers anyway, so I can stick another one in here. But it annoyed me because I wanted Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Granted, I'm a snob and I wanted a box copy, but I got just the cart of Street Fighter 2. Now I've got 2 of them. The silver lining here is now I can put that art on eBay. I've got like a bunch of doubles and stuff I don't need here.
I go on eBay.
Yeah. Won't go towards completing this properly. But this on eBay is like 200 odd quid, 200, 300 quid. Obviously better condition.
Yeah.
Full, but I can at least put another controller in there, get Street Fighter 2 Turbo, then boom, it's
question.
Complete. All the inserts and everything are in there.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. If you would have, when you opened it up, you noticed it was Street Fighter 2, not Street Fighter 2 Turbo, would you have bought it?
I probably would have haggled a bit more.
Yeah, it was.
So I asked him to turn it over for me, and I saw this.
If you can't see that, it's the correlated card is showing, and it looks a bit. Yeah. It looks a bit rough. I've got to be honest with you, Sam.
I said to the guy, I'll be honest with you, that probably puts me off, which it does. And then, as I was like, shall I? And then, my hand grabbed my shoulder.
Was that a gem on it?
It was.
Right.
So she grabs my shoulder and she goes, "Do it, Jam." I was like, "Oh no." She's like, "Do it, I dare you." I was like, "What do you mean you dare me?" So yeah, I did it.
Obviously you did it because it is there.
And then obviously I know you got it too. Gemma gave us some swag.
Mine's up there.
Turns out that she gave me 2 by accident.
I got one as well.
And she gave me a card from her. This is her scene on Twitch.
That's cool. It's
like a talking scene.
Yeah, it's Gemma. What's her name on the
Geb 24?
Yeah, the Geb 24. Go, she's cool. We'll check her out. What else did you buy, Jam? Was that it?
I did buy one other thing. I bought Pro Evo.
Winning 11.
PS2.
Winning 11.5, I think it was, Jam.
It was Winning 11.5, Japanese version. Just because I needed the case to put my Guitar Man. Japanese.
You're happy now with Guitar Man's condition?
Yes, it's up there on like display now in its proper case.
Cool.
But
right.
I mean, that's the most I've spent at the retro games fair. So that must be 150.
At least 150. If the thing was 100, and then Pocket Fight was 12.50.
And then I've got Pocket Fight. I've got a few things down here. Got Hero Amiibo. It's a double. Got some Halo Pop thing that was given to me by Samsung. Got Dragon, Street Fighter 2.
You're going to make some money back all day long, mate.
I'm going to... Here you go, eBay. I'll just leave them at work when people buy them. Walk around, post it.
Listen. Nice.
What did you buy?
What did I buy? Well, I got 8. Hang on, let me check first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 video games in my hand. Flat out about 90, 100 quid, something like that. Right, so I'm going to show you them. And the game is, you got to guess if I bought it or Jade bought it, right? That's the game. So first up.
Easy.
Sherlock Holmes. Me all day long. I'm about this game. I'm joking. It's like an app puzzle. I don't know what it is. But I was playing it the other day. It's basically Professor Layton, but not as good. And Sherlock. It's £3 because the case is a bit rammy. I don't know how much it goes for, but Jay's happy, so I'm happy. Done. Are you ready? Shoot Little 2.
Wonder.
It's clearly mine.
That's got your name.
My name. This is £4. It's a platinum version. You know it's not me because I wouldn't buy the platinum version.
I'm like that. I have to buy black when like I feel can stop it. I do.
No, it's like if back in the day I used to, because obviously my ma only had so much money and we only had so much money, and if there's a game come out and then it was by the platinum version, it's fine. But now we're collecting the retro games and having them in these pristine conditions. You may as well just buy the fucking black label.
Yeah.
But I mean, apparently there's a car level in that which Jade likes a lot, so and I think we were looking for that before we were in. She said, "I'm looking for a short little game."
Did say that
so I'm happy it was found. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Another PS1 game, Tarzan.
A great game.
Now this is the
if I saw that first, I would have bought it.
Yeah, the 13 quid. Which PS1 black label, decent condition. Oh god, I dropped the manual. Sorry. Yeah, decent condition. Everything's all there. You know what I mean? This is kind of a middle one because it was her decision to buy it, but I'm about this game. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
You know what I'm saying? And then one of your forgotten gems, Jam. Heart of Darkness.
An amazing game.
Black label, no manual. But it's only 8 quid, so I can't really.
I think I bought mine for a tenner.
Yeah.
Back in like a few years ago.
Yeah.
I rebought it obviously.
Buzzing, mate. And yeah, so moving on to PS2.
Mm-hmm.
One of my forgotten gems. Fur Fighters Vigo's Revenge. PS2. This was £2. Could I leave that there for 2 quid?
No.
Complete
Get your money back. It's expensive.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I love that game. It's one of them. I got rid of it to free up funds to get whatever I was buying, but now I've bought it back for £2. You can deal with it, mate. And then obviously the game behind me, you may have noticed it. First time I went to Retro Game Fair, never had a physical copy of Metro Prime 2. No, that isn't the trilogy. The trilogy doesn't count because it's on the Wii and you have to use the nunchuck, which is it's not bad to use a nunchuck on Metro Prime. I won't lie to you, it's not bad. But I mean, I'd rather have a GameCube controller than Metro Prime 2. First time I went, I saw it. I was like, I'll get that next time, and I haven't seen it since last time we went. And we've been about.
That was like the only copy as well.
It's never there. It's never there. I saw one at Allen's, like maybe the first or second time we went. I was like, I'll buy that next time, and it's never.
Japanese.
I was Japanese at Allen's. But I mean, I never see this at Retro Game Fair ever. So and this one was quite expensive. £28. That one. That was expensive.
Not bad.
And then I got the big one, Jam. Obviously, you saved the expensive shit for last. I mean, Drakengard 2. I see Hughes made a near comment there. This is actually the
Near Tomato.
This is the well, technically the first game is a spin-off, but it is what it is. This one goes for a bit. This was 50. But obviously on the bay it can go up to 75, 80 quid. So I mean, I wasn't going to get it, but I got talked into like, just get it now, because if you come back next time it won't be there. It's going to go up in price. It's only going to go up in price.
Was that Jade by it?
Of course it was. But I mean, she's right though. But it's only going to go up. Especially with his popularity, and then with Yoko Taro just doing his thing, and now you know what's going to happen when I finally get Drakengard 3. The fucking second that transaction's made, Square Enix are going to come out and they're going to be like, oh, Drakengard Remaster coming to PS4 and PS5.
Yeah.
£40 for all 3 games remastered, extra content included in it. I'm like, fuck you lot, mate, if you do that.
Yep.
I mean, there's no sign of that now. Especially with the near replicant remaster thing. That there was talk of that and there was all people were on board and things, but I mean, there's no sign of that. So I mean, I had a good time. After that, the person I bought Drakengard off only took cash, so I had to walk over to the cash point and come back and give her the money. But
I've done last 2 times I've been to Doncaster. I've done.
We may as well just fucking go to the cash point first and get some £100 out. Jam. Yes. Enough jargon. Should we crack on?
Indeed.
Won't go too much into this, but the Batman's reviews are out. Are you going to watch that film?
The 3 hours really puts me off. But yeah, probably.
I mean, it looks great.
I've heard mixing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go deep into these reviews, but on Metacritic, it's at 49 reviews at 73. which films are usually rated by 5, so that's the 4 out of 5 basically. So I mean, it's fine. It seems fine. Variety 5 out of 5. I'm sure they do 5 stars. Give me a second. Jam. Just give me the. I'm scrolling.
Review up.
I've got it all. Is it 5 out of 5?
You're 5 out of 5.
You give it 5 out of 5. So, Peter de Bruges says this grounded, frequently brutal, and nearly 3-hour film noir registers among the best of the genre, even if more aptly because what makes the film so great is its willingness to dismantle and interrogate the very concept of superheroes. I'm in, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go. I mean, I could go on. I'm not okay. San Francisco Chronicle, give it 25. So I assume that's a 1 out of 4. Well, what? It must be 1 out of 4, right? You wouldn't just give it. Whatever. So nothing that works here adds up to anything worth a long slog in a movie theatre. Watching Pattinson punching guys and knocking guns out of their hand from start to finish, the Batman is mostly just a collection of bad ideas. Okay, well, I mean, the film looks good. I'm probably going to go watch it, but we'll see.
I want to watch it. I read one earlier. It was like, it's like a noir detective thing with Batman paint on it.
That's what Batman is, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Basically. Jam. Enough jargon, mate. Charts time. Are you ready?
Wonder if Elden Ring's at the top.
You wonder. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
Well,
just wild stab in the dark.
I'm not going to elongate this, Jam. But Elden Ring is number 1 for this week.
I am shocked.
Shock horror. Oh, cool. Right, so I mean, Christopher Dring, GamesIndustry.biz, says Elden Ring is number 1 in the GFK UK box charts this week and has smashed the launch sales of any previous Souls-like game. Elden Ring is a completely new IP by Japanese developer From Software. The studio is famous for its challenging action RPGs, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne and Sekiro. The Elden Ring is the latest in the line of titles. The Souls game launch at box retail was 2016's... Oh, sorry. The previous biggest Souls game launch was 2016 Dark Souls 3. I bought that to stream in my charity event, by the way.
Did?
I did.
I thought, what did Bishop? Did you just buy it?
I bought it because I had a voucher of some... I can't remember, but I had a voucher. This is before we consider digital sales, and the download games market has accelerated significantly since 2016. Third biggest retail launch of the year behind Arceus and Horizon Forbidden West. It's just quite surprised to see that, actually, because I would have thought with it being on Xbox and PlayStation it would have beat Horizon, but obviously not. 63% were on PS5, 17% on Xbox, 17% on PS4 and 3% on PC. PC and Xbox are heavy digital, so keep that in mind. One other new game in the box charts, that's Grid Legends, which crossed the finishing line at 18. That's the EA Codemasters game. Have you played Grid before?
No.
Me neither. But apparently it's alright.
Yeah.
Have you?
I got it for like a $5.
Is it good?
Mm.
Back in the top 10, Grand Theft Auto the Definitive Edition, which rises 24% sales week on week. Improvement, blah blah blah. Because that just had improvements, I think, which makes that sense. So charts are GTA, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Dying Light 2, Stay Human, Call of Duty Vanguard, FIFA 22, Mario Kart 8, Arceus, Horizon, and then Elden Ring at number 1. Jam.
Yeah.
Such a niche. It has had a big marketing push, so to be fair. Are you surprised to see Elden Ring at number 1?
No.
Are you surprised it's the best Are you surprised it's the best selling Souls game? No. I mean, it has had a big push on it. You can't go anywhere without seeing it on a bus or YouTube. Maybe it's the algorithm catering YouTube to me, but I've seen a lot of trailers on YouTube.
Even for me, who doesn't, I don't search it. I don't really.
Yeah, you've seen a lot. Yeah, seen a lot. And I'm sure it's funny to see people who haven't got a clue what Dark Souls is go, "Oh, that looks cool." Buy Elden Ring and then just be like, just get fucking bodied. It's funny because it's not like Devil May Cry. It's not like you can't just go in all fucking hectic. You've got to be a bit more methodical about it and a bit more. You got to plan it out.
I mean, I'm not a massive fan of hack and slash games, as you know, but
if you were going to play one, would you play more Devil May Cry or would you go a Souls like route?
Probably more Devil May Cry because it's less It's more brain dead, probably.
You mean that in a pot?
I don't mean that.
You don't mean that derogatory. It's a positive. Yeah, I know what you mean, because you can be a bit more.
My concentration span and like how my enjoyment and progression of the game moves on, I suppose. But
I can appreciate that.
There, like,
I know what you mean. Because on like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta and shit like, you can just juggle enemies, whereas on this you rarely, when you hit, you rarely got like a hit detection, so there's no stumble or anything. They carry on doing their attacks. You don't knock them off balance, I'll say. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you have to sort of then run off because the big fucking swords coming. Beat a dragon last night. I was buzzing. That dragon in the trailer. I fucking levered it. Right, Jam, we're cracking on. There's quite a lot here. I'm sorry. Jam, Sunday. I was chilling. You were chilling. Everyone was chilling. And Nintendo, or I should say the Pokemon Company, had a little thing called Pokemon Presents Pokemon Day. It's what Pokemon's 26. Hang on, 27. It's 27. Is it 26 or 27?
It is
95. 26. 96. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. They have this every year. It's the same shit every year. It's like, oh, there's an update to Pokemon Go. There's this, there's that, blah 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 blah. So we get the jargon out of the way first, if I may, Jam. Did you watch it? Have you rewatched this, or have you seen this?
I haven't even watched it.
I
watched a bit of it. Like
you watched the bit I sent you then.
Yeah, snippets and stuff like that.
Cool.
Right. I don't know. This seems more aesthetically pleasing than the others.
Yeah. Wait, we will get to what you're talking about in a second, but let me just clean up
just to the name.
Yeah, if I may, Jam, let me just clean up in aisle 5 before we get to the big juicy bits, mate. So Pokemon Go is getting Alolan Pokemon from today. So if you're getting Cinnaros coming, so I'm buzzing. Pokemon Masters EX adds Victory Road. That's that gacha shit, I think. Whatever. That mobile game you all like's getting new content. Pokemon Cafe Remix. Puzzle will now let Pelipper deliver your drinks and dishes to faraway Pokemon, including mythical Pokemon Victini. Daruludon is coming to Pokemon Unite and Mayhem mode, and Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond is getting Shaman nonsense. You can get Shaman if you get the mystery gift Oak's letter. Jump on it now and go and get it. Arceus is getting what is that getting? That is the Daybreak thing, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, Daybreak thing, I think.
Yeah, it's a patch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a patch, and so the patch focuses on investigating mass outbreaks and sounds like it will be add new trainer battles. Players can get 33 Ultra Balls, Gigaton Balls, and Jet Balls when you use the code Arceus Adventure, all uppercase, all one word, in the mystery code thing before March 31st, which is a shit day. With shit people have birthdays on that day. Moving on. I'm joking.
Glorious day for glorious people with glorious birthdays.
Pokemon's Arceus.
Health and Ewan McGregor.
Mate, Angus Young's birthday, your birthday, by the way. I tell you that every year, and I'll tell you again. Mate, and also Legends Arceus is getting a anime adaptation, an online web series, which sounds kind of cool. The art's cool. I'm going to put the art on for everybody now. Where is it? It's like this forest place. It looks like the before Zoroark one. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. I'm a fake Pokemon fan. It looks like Zoroark. The pre-evolution of that is that Shadow. But again, I'm probably wrong.
It's Shadow from Sonic.
It's obviously. I'm obviously wrong. It's Shadow from Sonic. Everybody, and then the crowd goes wild. Jam.
What do they go wild?
It was they started this trailer. This dude, you've all seen it by now. Dude's going around a fucking security guard. It looks like Night at the Museum shit. And then all of a sudden, what comes on my screen, Jam? Generation 9 of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is coming to the Switch this year, by the way.
There's a lot of Pokemon games, like main, a lot of big Pokemon games.
So in
not a lot.
In between 12 and 40 months, there's been Diamond and Pearl, Shining, whatever, Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet.
And Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that was like 4 years ago.
No, it wasn't. It was like last year.
That was 3 years ago, at least.
No, it wasn't.
I promise you, it was 3 years ago, at least.
No.
Look it up. 2018, 2019, maybe. Might be 2019. Look it up, mate.
So actually, G was...
Mate, don't... Mate.
Wow. 15th of November 2019.
Mm.
Okay. I felt like that was like last year, but...
Mate, time is nothing to you. You don't... Yeah, so, I mean, have you seen the trailer? I'll put it on for everybody.
Not all the way through, no.
All the way through.
I've seen
you've seen the shit I sent you?
I've seen the guy walking through the thing and the door opening.
Mm-hmm. Let me just go into YouTube and get this all sorted for everybody. Right. So yeah, the door opens and he goes in. And this is the most fucking suspenseful trailer I've ever watched in my life. I felt it was taking forever. It was taking forever. This is a minute in and he's still pissing about. I'm trying to get to the point. And then the screen goes white. What do we see, Jam? Whatever this... I mean, to be honest, people talk shit about Arceus, but... Go on.
Offline.
Why? Why are we?
I don't know.
Oh, stop.
Gone offline to me.
It's gone offline for me as well. I'll have to splice this back together in a second. Behind the scenes, everybody. Wait there. Wait there. Stop streaming. Stopping streaming.
We know what you stop.
Start streaming. Should be on now. We'll just sit here chilling, mate. There you go. Boom. Everybody. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It was obviously Jam's fault. We were talking about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So, have you seen this footage, Jam?
I've seen the guy with the port.
Have you seen the game footage?
Not a lot. I've seen the new starters.
Yeah. What do you think of the new starters? Meh.
They
Who's
just blend in with the other ones.
No, they don't.
That aren't Bulbasaur, the other two, Squirtle and...
Which is such a Jam wanna, mate.
Red Charmander.
How rude.
I can maybe name the second generation is it Quilliver?
No, that's the second. That's the second evolution to the fire one.
Cyndaquil.
Yeah.
Totodile.
Yeah.
No idea.
Chikorita.
Chikorita. That's it.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I've no idea.
No idea.
Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow.
Pikachu. Right. Okay. Cool. So, as someone who's over an hour and over Arceus, I gotta be honest with you.
I'm actually getting Sword very soon.
Yeah. But I mean,
Sophie is lending it to me. I'll get to play.
Right. Okay. No. Yeah. So someone who's over an hour and over Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
With for my professional opinion, right, Jack, listen, stay with me. I think this is going to adopt a lot of what I think Arceus feels like a beta test. Looking at this now, do you know what I mean?
Oh, so this is modern day Arceus.
Yeah, this feels like it's going to borrow a lot from Arceus when it comes to exploration and battles and. You know, like maybe they'll put alphas in it, or maybe they'll do something. Maybe they'll bring back megas. Like maybe they'll just fucking drop a bollock. They'll grow some bollocks, I should say, and just bring back mega evolutions. Like what we all want. Mega evolutions are fucking cool. Deal with it, everyone.
Never played with them.
Yeah, I mean, this game looks. I mean, I'm not talking shit about Arceus. I love that game. Me and Jade had a great time playing it when we were playing it. But you side by side comparison, like. Arceus looks like, I should say, Scarlet and Violet, I should say, look night and day, much better and much more polished and like there's like, I know I'm going into the tea leaves on a Switch game of all things, but the textures are all better and the Pokemon in Magnemite's. Have you seen a picture of Magnemite?
No.
Do you know what Magnemite is, Jam?
Yes, it's the ball with the magnets on the side.
Yeah, it is, mate.
Evolved into Megatron.
Yeah, so you see the light in it. I'm just going to put it on
Magnetron.
Magnetron. Yes, mate. You just look at the lighting on Magnemite there. I mean, and obviously the choreo. And that tower thing looks tremendous, right? But I'm going to...
It looks much cleaner.
Yeah, you've seen footage of Arceus, right? You've not played it, but you've seen footage of it. Yeah, it looks a bit... It's a bit... Yeah, to be fair, that's the best looking Switch I've ever seen. And then obviously you see the new starters. I can't remember the names. I'll get the names up in a second for these. But they've got a grass cat, a fire crocodile, and a water duck. Now, did you have a favourite of these, or?
I think the grass cat I like the look of.
Yeah, I got obviously Team Water type all day long. Most Team Water, so obviously I'm going to go for the duck. But I mean, these three have been met with genuine, like obviously every time when a Pokemon game's announced. So these starters look shit. I'm like, you say that every year. Every fucking time. Even when Incineroar is one of them. It's like, how does Incineroar look shit? Incineroar is one of the greatest Pokemon of all time. I stand by that shit, mate. Incineroar is cool. And I mean, people are scared, like, quite a lot of these quadra, what do you call it when an animal's on fours? What's the word? Yeah. They turn into humanoids. Like, for example, Incineroar's first one's called Litten. Do you know what Litten is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously Litten is on all fours, whereas Incineroar's standing up.
Yeah, yeah.
It bothers a lot of people that these Pokemon that are on all fours stand up, whereas they should remain on all fours. It's a thing. I learned this over the weekend. It's a thing people are bothered about, and I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. I mean, I don't really care, but I mean, if like Ryan, bless his heart, mate, really bothered by Incineroar being the last evolution of Litten, like really bothers him, and I'm just like, I mean,
maybe in Gen 9 there'll be an extra upgrade to it.
Yeah, I don't know what I believe like
Incinemania.
Incinemania indeed. So the starters are called, the duck's called Quaxley. I remember that because for obvious reasons. And the cat, okay, so the cat is called Sprigatio. I'm not sure. And the crocodile is called Fucoco. I butchered them. They look Spanish, so I believe this is going to be based on Spain, or at least a Spanish-speaking country in South America, Argentina, Chile, somewhere like that.
Latin America.
Yeah, so somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? But my first assumption was it's going to be based loosely on Spain, like Sword and Shield is based loosely on England, and so on. I've forgotten the rest. I'm sorry. Tokyo is Unova, I think. I can't remember. I'm sorry. No, Tokyo's Kanto. Sorry. I don't know any. Johto is America. I've forgotten the my head's just like mushed them all together. I'm sorry. But you know what I mean. But I mean that as well. Just I know it's just the character model, but it looks so much more cleaner than Arceus, I should say. I don't know if you can see them.
Maybe it's for Switch 2.
Maybe it is. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
It's absolutely not.
It's not, but we'll get to that later, mate.
You get it. It's a cloud play only.
Yeah. So this is Dark from Kotaku. Who's just fucking chilling. I mean, you look at like Arceus there, and then you go, oh, I know it's just the trainer, but it's night and day. Do you know what I mean? Like as I always say, I'm not a graphics guy. I don't know, man. But
gameplay is king.
Gameplay is always king, but I mean, when it's like that, I'm like, come on. But we're buzzing. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? The jam.
Yeah.
Enough jargon. Oh, why not loading? Don't like that.
Why?
Why isn't that loading? Don't piss me off.
You're not loading.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I'm fuming now. Right, okay, I've lost the article. Right, give me a second. So, James, Do you remember a few weeks back? It was probably a few months ago. Time is nothing to me at the minute.
The same.
We talk about FIFA, and now EA are on about wanting to not wanting.
Oh
to,
yeah, the name's holding them back.
Not yeah.
The FIFA branding.
FIFA want a lot of money, and
you don't want to pay it.
That's basically what's going on. Swings and roundabouts. Okay, so according to VGC, Pokemon fans have gathered evidence that they believe Scarlet and Violet could take place in the region inspired by Spain. That is true because the big building in the middle looks like
It's in the cathedral in Barcelona.
Yeah, what the fuck's his name? I love that art. Gaudi. Fuck you, mate. I've been Gaudi Park, it's sick, in Barcelona.
I have not.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Got a nice Hard Rock Cafe there. Got a nice Hard Rock Cafe there. Yes, so we'll talk about FIFA. Sorry everybody. I know this turns a lot of people off. I do apologise. Wait. Why have I missed that? An unreleased F-Zero spin-off was complete. Former Nintendo president confirms. Or producer confirms. Zero Racers was ready to release on Virtual Boy, but the hardware was a flop.
Was it?
Apparently so.
Did you see it on Virtual Boy? Did you see a Street Fighter game at Islands? I pointed to at the top of the
Virtual
shelf.
Boy, yeah.
And that's 120 quid.
Is that Virtual Boy?
Oh, do you know how wrong I was?
Go on.
It's 525 quid.
Fucking hell. I can't believe... This tweet's gone.
Huge, I'm in, mate.
Playing Elden Ring.
No one's playing Elden Ring.
I might jump on, but I'm playing Elden Ring. This is bothering me because I think this article's not... Hang on, sorry. Two seconds.
Big wheelies.
Mate, you're buzzing.
I've not even ranked this season properly, and it's
right.
Like season ends like at 5 minutes.
The next story, I'm going to skip the next story because I can't find it anywhere. I think it's gone. But we'll just go to the next one, which is Call of Duty Jam. Another favourite of yours. So, Jason Schreier reported at Bloomberg that it was Call of Duty was Rob. Do you remember last year Rob was like, I don't think Call of Duty is going to come out this year. I think they're going to concentrate on.
It's coming out this year.
No, but do you remember last year Rob said that?
Yeah.
Well, Jam. Turns out Rob was 2 years off. So Call of Duty's come out this year. Jason Schreier reporting that Call of Duty is set to skip a year. For God, no, you probably guess why, but no reason why. So I'm reading for Paul Tassi. He plays Destiny 2 with Paul Tassi. He just tweets about it all the time. I'm following you for gaming news, and he's like, "Stop tweeting about Destiny 2. I get this new expansion." People have a good time, so it is what it is, mate. So big changes coming to Call of Duty, but surprisingly not because of the recent acquisition by Microsoft. According to a new Bloomberg report, Activision made the decision that there will be not a Call of Duty in 2023, which is next year. On the 2022 Modern Warfare game remains on track. Apparently this year's Modern Warfare, by the way.
Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, but it's technically 6. But it's kind of like...
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, exactly. So the game will be supported in full for 2 years ahead of a new game in 2024. So they're gonna ram this one full of shit for 2 years, basically. That'll mark the series taking taking a year off for the first time since 2005.
Wow.
I graduated school in 2005.
Old mess.
You did as well.
So old. I know, but still.
Jane Bishop is playing Elden Ring. Everybody, it just popped up on my screen then.
Is it?
The reason, again, there's a lot. I mean, the reason wasn't specific, but I feel like there's a lot of obviously a lot of burnout with Call of Duty because it's just every fucking year. It's like bang, bang, bang. Imagine working at one of them studios. You must be fucking dying. So,
let me just reskin this thing over here.
To be fair,
hang on.
I'm done. But imagine like making a new campaign with new set pieces and things. Probably tiring, especially when it's the same all the same shit. Well, I mean, Call of Duty. I always say Call of Duty plays well. I like playing it. I like playing it.
Always does play well. Yeah. I always prefer the boss it
campaigns and shit. Yeah, man. The reason
I'm not good enough to play online.
Mate, you fucking pop heads all day long.
Actually, if it's normal online and not Warzone, I'm alright.
Yeah, I mean, is there a difference?
Yeah, people.
I suppose if you're in that fucking zeitgeist, that sort of environment, because Warzone's what 2020 ish.
Yeah. So I don't mind where Battlefield's the more like squad based one, and Call of Duty was the more arcade one. That's what I preferred. Like if I wanted to be a bit more serious about it, I'd play Battlefield back then, and Call of Duty just for the arcade. And the arcade style was fun.
Yeah.
But then when Call of Duty is a Warzone, then that's when it becomes more like serious and
I know what you're saying.
And less mindless, just blowing people's heads off.
I know what you're saying, mate. I can appreciate that. It says that the reason, again, there's not a lot of speculation. This was a Microsoft-led decision, and that COD would move to not be an annual under them. But the report makes it clear that this was not Microsoft, but rather a response to the uncharacteristically say that after a few bevvies. Poor performance of Vanguard, a rare large miss for the series in 2021. So that is in. So they've obviously gone, right, fuck that game off. We're doing this. And I suppose with the acquisition, I think the shareholders will be a bit more forgiving, if you will, as opposed to not being a Call of Duty. The concern is that COD's annual release cycle cannibalises all the games, as players may stick with their favourite as opposed to moving to the next one, or more recently just opt to play Warzone instead. I'm just wondering when/if Warzone's just going to be like the hub, and you're just going to
change that every year.
The campaign will come. Maybe there's more money in that because that wouldn't. The assets of the teams wouldn't be as big. I imagine it wouldn't be as big because you'd just be. I'd perhaps make a little DLC campaign thing, and then with the campaign thing, I'd add more skins to the game, and I suppose that's you can't sell that for £60 each, can you? So it is what it is.
No,
but I mean, I'm interested to see if when that acquisition goes through, if Call of Duty does remain yearly, or Phil Spencer will have the teams on different things. I'm interested to see what happens. But Jam, I digress.
What's this year's Call of Duty again?
Modern Warfare.
It's Cold War. No, what's the newest?
Vanguard.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
Mate. Oh god, that was fucking gone. My links have gone, by the way. We won't do that one either. Will we do that one? Let me just check. But do you have anything to add to Call of Duty?
No,
me neither. Right, let's move on. James, quick question. Not a question. This is just a heads up. Elden Ring did fucking massive numbers on Steam over the weekend. By the way, I just needed everyone to fucking.
Sure it did.
It fucking did, but I was quite surprised at how well it did. So, Elden Ring's as of February 26th, which was Saturday, game had been out a day. Elden Ring's concurrent players today on Steam is 2 times higher than every Dark Souls plus Sekiro game's all-time peaks combined. Why are you laughing?
Wow.
Why are you laughing?
Mental.
So I'm going to put Benji Sells on Twitter.
Is that 3 people?
About 3 people or so, mate. Let me just...
You, Bishop, and someone else.
Yeah, I'm not on Steam, mate. I'm on the PS5 version.
Bishop's one live. Why is everyone watching this?
Hey, mate. So, 861,538 highest peak concurrent players over the weekend. The next best one was Dark Souls 3 at 129,000, Sekiro at 125, Dark Souls 2 at 79, Dark Souls Remastered 24, Dark Souls 2 Summit of the First Summit. I can't remember what that means. at 12,000, and Dark Souls 1 at 11,000. So it's double all them combined, which is fucking ridiculous, mate. Do you know what I mean? So well done to Elden Ring. I mean, it deserves it. It's very good. But I digress. We'll move on because we've got shit to talk about. Jam, a fan of Evo, I believe.
Yes, I'm a big fan of Evo. Believe it or not.
Evo. I'm shocked.
I've been watching CPT and it's finished now, but I was very much enjoying that.
Capcom World Cup. No. Right.
Capcom Pro Tour.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I forgot what the PT stuff. I knew it was Capcom.
I am more of a fan of Evo because of the variety.
Yeah, I agree. Because Capcom is all the Street Fighter shit, and you get like most of the like tournament things. It usually one game or one series they'll focus on, whereas Evo is just handing a lot of pies. But Evo Twitter says, and I quote, "Please join us March 8th at 5 PM PST. It's about midnight-ish for us, ish. Midnight or 10 o'clock, I can never remember. No,
for another Capcom Pro Tour, basically.
10 PM, right? Capcom Pro Tour plus Mortal Kombat and some anime games. Pretty much.
King of Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighters, I hope, is there as well. I like Dragon Ball Fighters a lot. Well, we're thankful for all the amazing games joining us later this year in Las Vegas. We want to let you know in advance that Super Smash Bros. Will not be making a return appearance. Since 2007, we've seen historic Super Smash Bros. Moments created at EVO's events. We are saddened that Nintendo has chosen not to continue that legacy with us this year. In the future, we hope to once again celebrate the Super Smash Bros. Community alongside them. Jam, your first initial gut reaction to that statement. Go.
At first, I thought, why the fuck would Sony not let Smash Brothers be in Evo? But then I later learned it wasn't because of that.
It's probably, it is a Sony-based thing in it, so you imagine. But there's still bad blood between Nintendo and Sony over the SNES.
And it's something to do with Smash and I remember Panda something or other.
Panda Global, they pissed Nintendo off as well with their GameCube thing.
That's the one.
I assume they pissed Nintendo off.
That's
my assumption.
Something to do with Smash's allegiance with them.
And then I believe as well, Nintendo were sort of partnering up with people to get a competitive Smash thing going, but that's not seeing the light of day. Or that isn't seeing the light of day, because Smash is Smash sold now 24 million-ish Ultimate has something like that. You imagine people that play it competitively. What's GSP now, like 10 million?
Something like that.
Yeah, and even then, it's like the top percent, which is Elite Smash. It's probably like 100,000 out of 24 million. I think. I mean, Nintendo have every right to do this because it's their game, it's their properties, it's their. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like what
we're the ones that have to suffer.
Yeah, what are you losing? Like, just let us. Like MK Leo and Tweak and Hungry Box and all them great players. Just let them just play the game, man. Why? I mean, I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter 5 is usually a good show. Fighters, if it's there, it's usually a great show as well. I do like Evo. I think Nintendo were more interested in partnering with it when it was just like an indie scene kind of thing. Where now it's owned by the big boys, Sony, and Sony and Nintendo. I still got bad. I genuinely think they still got bad blood after the PlayStation Nintendo thing. They fell out over that, which is what spawned the PlayStation, and then it's like,
I remember when they had a fight over Rocket League.
Yeah, that is I'm just like, come on.
What's it? Crossplay stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that was weirdly that was more on Sony though, wasn't it? Which is weird because you always assume decisions like that.
It definitely was more on Sony.
Yeah,
because they're like, we need to protect our customer base. It's like
Nintendo, that was and
Nintendo are the family friendly.
Yeah, they're the family friendly, and you're out dickheading you, and it's like, come on, mate, get over it. I just it's part of my dream to be able to. I say this a lot, to be able to play anything, anywhere, carry my saves over what I'm doing, and So it's like how Netflix works. I can start watching The Office on the TV, go upstairs, get my phone out or my tablet or laptop, and just where I was, no messing about, bang. I know there's not a lot of coding in that, I imagine. And to be able to basically, we're not going to go into that now. Jam.
Yes.
I'm keeping you. What do you think?
I was napping before.
Mate, you was fucking. You were big snooze. You been work today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you was fucking snoozing, mate. What do you think?
Was snoozing.
I mean, yes, that'll thank you. Trizard, Xenoblade 3 on Twitter. Now, I need to talk about the trailer, by the way. I just need to.
About what?
The Xenoblade 3 trailer, because I'm just I'm still like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm not going to get into anything. Jam, I'm not going to get into anything. But there's somebody in that trailer who dies in a... I won't spoil anything, but he dies in a previous game.
You've just ruined it for me.
They die, and I'm just like... So, November 18th, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
When was it? Like 4 months ago? 3 months ago? No, 5 months ago now. I'll put the tweet up, actually. If you remember, I barely remember this. I'm not sure if you do, right? Panda Global tweeted, "We are proud to announce our partnership with Nintendo America. In 2022, Panda will bring the first officially licensed circuit for Smash Bros. Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. Melee to North America. More details of the short series of events with cash prizes coming later," and that is the last we've seen of it. That was like 5 months ago. Do you think that has anything to do with the decision to pull it from Evo and they want more eyes on their event?
Possibly.
If this is still going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously that GameCube controller, remember the one, the modded one, that has been pulled. You imagine because of Nintendo were like, no. Like, no.
We're doing that.
Yeah.
Cease and desist, that's for you.
To be fair, if it was Nintendo, like we're doing that, but we're not really. We're just going to leave it in a cellar downstairs for the rest of all the time.
We'll do it if we want, but you can't do it.
So the amount of potential... Oh, we won't get into it now. I do think... Sorry. Have you seen the Twitter account, Can You Pet the Dog?
No.
It's a Twitter account that says, "Oh, can you pet?"
In the video game. Yeah.
You can pet the dog in Animal Crossing and this and that. And it's just a video. You cannot pet the dog in Elden Ring, and it's just some dude getting his fucking head bit off by the dog. Oh, it's 5 people. I don't want to spoil the enemy and the place for people, so I'm not going to put it on the screen. But it's quite funny. Jam.
Yes.
I'll move on. If I may.
You may.
I may. Good. James, good stuff. I won't spend too long on this because, I mean, it is what it is, really. Is it in Japanese? No, it's not in Japanese, was it? Jam, Nintendo made an acquisition.
Why isn't it everywhere? Why aren't the fanboys coming out the closet saying Xbox and PlayStation are dead?
Mm-hmm.
Because they made an acquisition.
Exactly. So, Nintendo... notification of acquisition of SRD Co. Limited. Now, it's barely a fucking acquisition, to be honest with you, because this company's been working with Nintendo for like 40 years. Like a programming company. They worked on the original Mario Brothers. This was basically a protecting our assets kind of deal, which is probably why a lot of people haven't heard of it. And this is in the house. Oh, well, we might. Yeah, so
well, up, I guess.
This thing, this like letter, whatever it is, notification acquisition says Nintendo Company Limited, blah blah blah, would like to announce that Nintendo has entered into an agreement to acquire 100% of outstanding shares, exclusive of treasury stock of SRD Co Limited, basically in the same building downstairs, I think, and to make it wholly owned subsidiary of Nintendo. It's about $500,000. So it's not. I mean. Business as usual, right? Nintendo protecting their assets, moving on. I don't think you'll see a difference in the games or anything. I just think it's them protecting their assets, genuinely.
Yeah. It's just keeping them close, isn't it?
Yeah, man. But we'll move on. Jam, remember remember earlier in the show, you talk about the new Switch.
I did.
Well.
I always think about these days.
Well.
I always think that one day.
Do I have a story for you? Oh, it's not even a story. It's just a fucking another Nvidia leak. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading from Tech Power Up. Who wrote this? BTARUNR. Not sure how you say that. I'm not even going to try. I think that's a user. I think this is a vlog thing. Whatever. Anyway, it says Nvidia DLSS source code leaked. So DLSS is some
language, isn't it?
I'm not a pro.
Language.
Yeah, it means it's sort of deep learning super sampling. So what it basically means is it sort of thingies the resolution and textures, so it get better performance out of the game or whatever's running. So the mother of all cyber attacks hit Nvidia over the weekend, putting out a critical driver source code, the ability to disable LHR for mining, and even the insights into Nvidia hardware such as Blackwell architecture. An anonymous tipster, sent us the screenshot showing a list of files they claim are source code of DLSS. And what is this code? November Victor November 2. Is that? Now I'm going to tell you the code thing for the Nintendo Switch was Nintendo Victor November Victor Nintendo NVN.
November Victor.
That's
NVN.
it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I too call. But I mean, we'll speak more about this. I mean, Nintendo will work on the next Switch. Don't get me wrong, or the next console, because soon as it's out the door, they crack on with the next one. That's how it works.
They do.
But just quickly, is NVN 2? Is it the Switch 2, or is it a Switch Pro, or is it a Switch some or other, a Super Switch?
I don't know. Who knows? I'm hoping. It's not going to be any time soon though, because otherwise everyone's to be fuming about the OLED one that they've just bought.
Yeah, I believe these files are from 2019. I've read somewhere. Don't quote me on that one.
2019.
I think so.
Okay.
But I mean, this code could hold. Okay, I'll go on. The list, which looks credible enough, includes C++ files, headers, and assets that make up DLSS. There is also a super convenient programming guide document to help developers make sense of the code and build correctly. Our tipsters who sent the screenshot are examining the code to see the inner workings of DLSS and whether there's any secret source. Do note that this is DLSS version 2.2, so a reasonably recent version. Okay, ignore me. I'm talking shit. Do note that this is DLSS version 2.2, so a reasonably recent version, including the DL. Oh man, I'm thinking about pancakes. That's what I'm doing.
Learn to English.
Learn to talk. I can't talk properly. I'm from English, mate. Oi!
It's because you got to live up there now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is. This code leak could hold the key for the open source Linux driver community to bring the DLSS platform, or even AMD and Intel learning from its design. Stealing intellectual property is a big deal, of course, and NVIDIA lawyers will probably be busy picking apart every new innovation from their competitors, but ultimately it'll be hard to prove in a court of law. Bam. But the reason I wanted to bring that to light is because NVN2 is likely the next Switch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hurry up then.
In it. But moving on. Quick one, Jam, Pac-Man Museum Plus. Been revealed. It's coming out May the 27th.
There's about 1,000 of them.
There is, but this is a new one. So the games are... Oh, God, I'm going to stop the trailer. Right, so... Oh, God. That went quick, that's what she said. Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man, Pac-Mania, mate. Pac-Land, Pac-Attack, Back in Time, Pac-Man Championship Edition, Pac-Motos, Pac-and-Roll Remix.
Championship Edition, great.
It's a tremendous game. I mean, it's just a cool game. It's like a 3D space where you can make your own arcade Pac-Man games. It looks cool. But I know there's a lot of for Pac. It is quite cool in my head. But we'll move on because I know people love Pac-Man, but we got dope ass video games to talk about. Jam.
Yeah.
Game Pass. New games coming. Get the kettle on, mate. You know what I'm saying?
There is.
So, moving on. We got Microsoft Flight Simulator coming to the cloud. Far Changing Tides coming to cloud console and PC. Kentucky Route Zero, cloud console and PC. Guardians of the Galaxy, cloud console and PC. Young Souls, cloud console and PC. Favorite game of all time, Jam. Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, console and PC. And Xbox One is Lawn Mowing Simulator. Bum bum bum.
Was it?
Jam.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy, March 10th.
Can play that now.
Yeah, March 10th. 9 days, mate. Get it installed. It's brilliant. Everyone should play it. And then leaving March 15th, Nier Automata, Fogs, Torchlight 3, and The Surge 2. So, it is what it is, mate. It's a Square game going for a Square game for a Square game, isn't it? These, like, Guardians of the Galaxy is a steal, and it's brilliant. And obviously, it didn't meet sales expectations because Square are the gimps. But, Jam.
They must have had some wild expectations.
They must have. I mean, yeah. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't see a lot of marketing. I think Avengers left a sour taste in people's mouths. But Jam, not only that, I have the PlayStation Plus games as well. Are you ready?
And they're rubbish.
I mean, some in there. All right. I mean, just
someone's gonna like something, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So PS5, Ghost Runner. PS4, Ark Survival Evolved and Team Sonic Racing. And PS5 and PS4 is Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Oh, I mean, Ghost Runner's cool, right? You like that?
Oh, yeah, I forgot Ghost Runner, yeah.
Yeah, Team Sonic Racing. Why does Sonic need a car? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
And just a few more things. Jam. Nier Automata is getting an anime.
No one cares.
Am I not buzzing?
Nope.
Give it me. In my vein, I'm not sure where it's going to go because Yoko Taro doesn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? To write anything about anything. But just another story in that world pleases me deeply. You have no idea. That's coming soon? I'm not sure when it's coming. Mate, NS, how dare you, sir? How dare you?
NS is
nowhere.
Like a professional critique of video games.
Two other quick ones. Crunchyroll and Funimation are... Well, I should say Funimation are going into Crunchyroll, so all your anime is going to be in one place.
G would be buzzing because he's always whinging about cancelling one and starting the other.
So they're all... I think that is probably a recurring thing for our anime fandom, so I think Crunchyroll and Funimation have come to an agreement and they're all going to be under the same umbrella. And Twisted Metal is to launch on Peacock. Anthony Mackie's new that show about that. We'll more about that when we get it.
I saw that pop up in my feed about it launching on Peacock. We don't have that, do we?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, it's American streaming site.
I couldn't see anything on Toei, NS, mate. But that's all I got today, mate.
I don't know what Toei is.
Toei's the other one. Some animation nonsense, mate. Jam.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add? Any unpopular opinion? Anything or bring to the table?
Not what I can think of, no.
Do you have a forgotten gem for me? Because I forgot to ask.
I've got a forgotten gem.
Oh, buzzing. Right, Jam. Hit me with clues. Hit us with clues. Let's go.
Let me cast your mind back.
To when?
To like not today.
Right.
It's like some time ago.
Some time ago. Okay, right. Go on.
My forgotten gem is a game you've never played.
Game I've never played.
It's a game you've never played.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Have I said the words, I've never played that?
Yes, you have.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Go on.
It's a fighting game.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Nintendo Switch Online is getting missions and new icons. If you go on if you go on your Switch now, rewards section on there, you can get
what?
Icons and missions. Apparently, I'm not sure what that means. Sorry, go on.
So it's a game you've never played.
Go on. Right, and I've never played. I haven't played a lot of shit apparently.
It's a fighting game.
I've heard of it though, right?
I can almost guarantee you've heard of it.
Almost guarantee. Right, I've never played it. Almost guarantee I've heard of it.
It's a fighting game, beat 'em ups game,
right?
With a very popular franchise.
Can I ask a question?
Go on.
The franchise, is it a gaming franchise or is it from a film? No. So it's like a movie series, cartoon kind of. I don't like where this is going. Why are you laughing?
Because it's quite easy, to be fair.
What?
It's a game. It's a fighting game you've never played of, and it's a film franchise.
Street Fighter.
No, you've played Street Fighter.
I have. That's what I thought. Is it? Is it that dragon one?
What?
That dragon game you got?
It's Star Wars. You get.
Oh. I was getting to it, mate. What's it called? Star Wars.
Star Wars. Masters. Oh, sorry.
Masters of Teräs Käsi.
Teräs Käsi. What a game! It's like Ballerina Toshinden or something like that with lightsabers.
AVGN just got a video on it, by the way.
AVGN because he's sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Nintendo Complete. Has got a video on it. So I'll get this footage up. I'll tell you if this game's good. It's only on PlayStation. This game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Cool. Right. Let me just Jam. Why should I care about this game?
Because it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just me and the nostalgia part of things. But I love it.
Why is
never actually owned it ever until now.
Until this moment. Because you
always rented. Always rented.
I did that with Tekken 3. I rented Tekken 3 about 4 or 5 times, and the mum was like, just fucking buy it.
Yeah.
To be fair, this doesn't look too bad. And I'm quite surprised it is a 3D fighting game. You're not into 3D fighting games.
Yeah, I know. But this is the time where I actually played Tekken.
Right, the Tekken 2 and ring outs and shit. Oh no way, you get the Soul Calibur.
Yeah, it's like Ballerina Toshinden like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in some part of it was like a reskin of it.
So, yeah, perhaps it was because it was probably this is a good game. Star Wars it up. Thought was that was cool.
Just punching Luke Skywalker.
Mate, so the characters in this game, is it Thok, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Boba Fett? Who else was in it? Do you remember?
Thok is the name of a Gamorrean god. Mara Jade.
But he's here in this game, you madhead.
Thok is just a Gamorrean god,
mate. Luke Skywalker versus Luke Skywalker. And this guy did it. Green lightsaber skin. Yeah, man. Let me just Star Wars. I'll get the
I can tell you how much it's worth.
That's how much you paid for it.
Tell you how much I paid for it. Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Wow. I did get a Black Label one. On eBay.
Yeah.
20 quid. 13 quid.
$20.
$7.50. Disc and manual only, 8 quid. $22.99, $19.99, 12. I got a bargain.
You did get a bargain. How much you pay for it?
7 quid.
To be fair.
$24.99. Complete in box. Mine is, I believe. Yes, mine is complete in box.
Right, I've got the characters. Right, okay. Characters are Arden, Lynn, Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, Thok, and Hor, or Hor, however you want to say that. Then secret characters, Darth Vader, Princess Leia in a golden bikini, Stormtrooper, Mara Jade, and Jodo Cast. There's your character.
Glorious.
You're buzzing. Jam, that is a tremendous thing you're doing, mate. Are you buzzing? Star Wars. What's it called?
Masters of Teräs Käsi.
Buzzing. James, thank you for that. Appreciate it. That is about all we've got time for today, everybody. It's been a tremendous time. Thank you so much for joining. If you watch on YouTube, you made it this far, I'll get you a medal sorted. But in order to get your medal, you got to like and subscribe and share with your friends and tell Jam that Star Wars game is utter nonsense and no one cares about it.
How very dare.
Yeah, mate. I'll be back. Well, at least me. Be back on Thursday. Are you back Thursday, Jam? Are you about?
Well, I'm actually off on Thursday, and I think I'm going to my mother's. No,
Okay.
I'm not mother. I'm at BBC.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to my mum's on Thursday, so I should. Yeah.
Potentially, both of us, but the least you'll get is a plus. Yeah, but everyone in the chat now, NS, Hugh, I think pretty sure Hugh's gone, but thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have more pancakes, and I'll see you. Keep it casual. And up the toffees.
Bye.
And glory to Ukraine.
No.
I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.
We don't up the toffees.
Yeah, we do.
Glory to Ukraine, though.
Obviously. See you in a bit.